entrepreneurship starts out as a solo act. And then at some point you realize that team is critical. So what was that moment maybe when you thought, wow, I need to scale through people? And what did that look like?
Sure. I mean, I think like that's probably it's a problem that we all come to, like a crossroad over and over and over again, where your time is a bottleneck. But it's challenging to like relinquish any control, especially I have such like a high touch with my clients, as probably Sarah, at least you, right?
Yeah.
It's really difficult to find someone who understands your voice and be able to articulate it. It's like sometimes I know it when I see it, but being able to articulate it in a way that someone else can really pick it up is like probably been the most challenging thing in adding people.
Yeah.
I'm constantly thinking about who else do I need to hire so that I can operate in my zone of genius and be the best version of myself. And it's not like, okay, you're hiring a bunch of people and then you just sit back and you watch this company grow. Like that is just not the case.
You wish, right?
You're like, I got it.
Not the case.
Yeah. Go get a manicure.
Exactly.
It's not happening.
Ever.
Never.
Ever.
Yeah. What are things you look for that are the key elements when you're looking for somebody to join your team strategically, culturally? Like what are the things that you just know?
Founder mindset.
Okay.
So no job is too small and no job is too big. Can look at a microscope and a telescope.
Ooh, I love that.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I don't even need to add to it.
You nailed it.
So great. Yeah, founder mindset and ethos. I feel like, you know, whether it's the integrity of the brand or work ethic.
Yeah. And I think you know pretty quickly when you have the right person on your team, just value-wise, energy-wise, passion-wise, are they lit up and excited to be on board? And you also know, even though I've gone through periods where I'm like, this person's gonna get there. Like, they're never getting there. No, they're not. Like, they're just never gonna be a fit.
How have you thought about using outside advisors and partners as you've built your team? How do you incorporate them into decision-making, et cetera?
I feel like I was so lucky to meet our Bernstein advisor. You know, I've heard incredibly terrible stories from other founders. Like, I literally know a founder who had all of her money shipped by someone, a business manager, offshore.
Wow.
You know, and to think that we don't even for a minute have to think about anything beyond, you know, doing what's right in front of us while our advisor is really thinking about that financial big picture. Because how can you be an expert at that and raise your children and build a business? There's just no way.
Like, I'm not by myself in this.
And so I really appreciate, sometimes he's like, I don't want to bother you with this. I was like, no, it's not a problem. Understanding everything, you know, that he's helped us to accomplish. That's a really important phone call for me to take.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.